is up, fam? Welcome back to The Organized Millennial. I am Anna, and today I am closing out my December budget for you guys. We're also going to close out, actually, technically I already closed out my Christmas budget, but I am going to review it with you guys. Another forewarning, it's a hot mess, but it's fine. That's how December kind of shaped up. We're gonna just take it and move forward because we're in the new year and I'm not gonna let it get me down. So let's get into it. If you guys are into budgeting, planning, and life, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you're notified every time I upload new content. Okay, let's do it. So I'm gonna start with my December budget. I'll bring you guys in. Let's start with the mortgage. So the actual is the same. Most of these are probably going to be the same until we get to groceries. So I'm going to go ahead and list them out. All right, you guys, so a couple things of note. Everything was pretty much the same except my car loan payment. As you can see, it was $366.72 instead of $300 this month, which is really weird. I logged in just to make sure my payment posted and I saw that I owed $66.72 and I'm still not sure why, so I'm looking into it. But I paid it because I didn't want to get a late fee added to that. I'd rather just have them owe me money afterwards. So I'm going to look into that and figure that out. But that happened. So I was like, what is even happening? But otherwise, everything else was the same as far as numbers go for the monthly budget. So let's get into our cash envelopes. If you're brand new to the channel, I have 4 cash envelopes. So groceries, gas, beauty, and spending. So let's see how much I spent in groceries this month. Grab my calculator. All right, so I'm gonna use my little weekly check-in, which you guys probably can't see all of it, but you'll see the totals as I total them up. So week 1, I didn't spend anything in groceries. Week 2, I spent $40.63. Week 3, I spent $158.37. And week 4, I spent $59.05. So I spent a total of $258.05. You guys, this is misleading. Like, while I'm thrilled that my grocery budget is down, don't get me wrong, I'm like super thrilled about it. I'm actually going to use another colored pen. Let's see if I can find one. Let me just write in, do a little plus sign here and write, this pen is not as great as my other one, but it'll do. And I need to invest in those Parku pens, you guys, because this pen is not doing it for me. Not that I am in the green very often, but anyways. So I said this amount is misleading because a lot of holidays were around this time. So there was a lot of leftovers. There was a lot of leftovers for Christmas. There was a lot of leftovers for Thanksgiving. So this is not normally what I spend in groceries, like, at all. So just take that amount with a grain of salt. Obviously, I'll take it as a win because that's amazing, but that's not the usual. Okay, moving on to gas. I only spent $22.80 in gas. I just had to do green for that because, like, keeping groceries down is such a win. So I'm leaving it like that, whatever. Beauty, let's see, how much did I spend in beauty? $65 plus $60. Oops. $65 plus $60. Okay, I spent a total of $125 in beauty. So it was a little over budget in beauty, which is odd. Because I think, yeah, I budgeted $100 for the month. So we're a little over budget in beauty. $125 Okay, and then spending. So week 1, I spent $53.80. Whoops. $53.80. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't even put numbers into the calculator. $53.87 plus $96.20 plus $134.11 plus $112.05 equals over budget. So for spending, I spent a total of $396.23. All right, and then sinking funds. Let's see, how much did I contribute to sinking funds this month? Okay, so for sinking funds, I contributed $300 in paycheck 2. Okay, quite a bit of up and down, mostly down, I feel like. But let's total up my actual. $1372.51 plus $325 plus $52.11 plus $117 plus $66.61 plus $366.72 plus $12.98 plus $258.05 plus $22.80 plus $125 plus $396.23 plus $300. Okay, and then I had unbudgeted. So I was sitting here like, oh, I'm good, I'm great, but I forgot about them. So let's total up my unbudgeteds. How many did I have? Let's see. I think the total ended up being $218. So total for unbudgeted was $218.32. You guys, look at all the red in this December budget. Like, look at all the red. I can't. All right, let's now total up the actuals. Okay, so the grand total, of course, was over budget, which makes sense. It was a total of negative $3,633.33. Whew. All right, you guys. That's December. That sounds accurate, honestly, just based off the madness that is December. So that's what my December budget is looking like. Let's go ahead and flip through to our other spreads and see what else we need to complete. I know I need to update my debt with you guys too. So here's paycheck 1. So let me go through and do this one out really quick. All right, you guys, paycheck 2 is done. Of course, I'm over budget in spending and I had unbudgeted. So again, usually the monthly budget reflects my paycheck budgets. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what that looks like. So that's paycheck 1. Moving right along to my debt tracker. My sinking fund spread is all set from my December sinking funds video. If you missed that video, I will link it up in the cards for you guys. So let's talk about debt for December. Those of you who have been with the channel for a bit know that I only have my car loan left. So go ahead and put in car loan, my current balance. So I'm finishing out 2020 with a balance of $16,811.41. Just gonna write that in total because I don't have anything else. The APR on my car is 2.99%. The minimum payment is $300, but I did pay pretty much an extra $66.72, even though it was only because it said that I owed that, but I still don't understand why. So, so my total minimum was $300, and then I paid an extra of $66.72, which I guess I'll just leave as additional if it ends up being that, but alas, that is where my car loan is. That's what we're going in to 2021 with. So, and I will be talking about goals, financial goals, and all that good stuff in an upcoming video. So keep an eye out. Okay, so there is my debt tracker. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to paycheck 2, and then we will be good to go. Here is my paycheck 2 spread. Luckily, I don't foresee any of this changing too much. So let's go ahead and plug in these numbers really quick. So there are my numbers for paycheck 2. I did forget to include the budgeted total expenses, so I added that in. And then I just did my actuals. Again, very indicative of how the monthly budget looked. Some things were over budget. Overall, I was over budget. This has probably been the most read that I've seen in my budgeting videos so far since I've been on YouTube. So it's a little jarring, but we're in 2021 now. Like, we are not going to let this get us down. That's what we're not going to do. So now that all of the spreads are closed out, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my Christmas budget, which is very indicative of the month of December. So let's go ahead and check on that. All right, you guys, here is my Christmas budget results pretty much. So you guys can see the damage done. So basically what I did is write my actuals in. I was pretty much on point or under budget for everyone except the kids. So my nephew and my boyfriend's niece, I was over budget for. And then guess who I was most over budget for? Yeah. I even wrote yikes. Yeah. So let me explain some of what I have written down here. So if you guys remember, I will go ahead and link my Christmas budget video up in the cards for you guys. But if you remember, I had budgeted $650 for Christmas. I did end up getting some more money from my mom and my boyfriend who wanted to contribute to some gifts I was getting for other people. So it did go up a little bit more than expected. So what I did was just take that off of my unbudgeted amount per se. So once I totaled up all of the actuals, if you guys ignore the total here, once I totaled up the actuals, it came to $960.73. So I think I just took 200 from that. Yes, I think I took 200 from that. And then ended up with the $765.73. So then I was only over budget by $115.73 instead of like $300 or however much I was over budget. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it's a little weird, but that's essentially what happened. That was Christmas. I have no good excuses for myself. Y'all know, I told you guys I went insane for Black Friday. It was like, bye. Basically. So that's my Christmas budget. Let me go ahead and flip back to the monthly view. That wraps up and puts a cherry on top of December. Thank God, because I need to be done with this month, y'all. Anyways, I am clearly looking forward to January and hoping for a better month. I think the positives that I can get out of December are the amount of no spends that I had. I'm just going to run with that because that was fantastic. But otherwise, it was kind of a hot mess. So let me know down below in the comments, you guys, how your December went. Was it a hot mess like mine's? Was it all put together? Did you rock December? Tell me all of the things down below in the comments, you guys. Thank you so much for watching my Hot Mess December closeout and Christmas closeout. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up as it really does help support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.